Okay, we're going to want to bring the lift cable, which is down below right now, through the bottom of the winch, which is between the rollers. And we're going to want to bring it through. There's a slot in the hub that the cable goes through. You pull it through. Give yourself maybe a couple feet of slack there. And the cable, the end of the cable, goes back into the same retainer that it's coming out of. So you kind of bottom it out, you push it in all the way, and then you go ahead and tighten up or push the cable back through the slot which it came into, and you can pull that in a little bit on the bottom to help yourself out. When you get it close, there's a wedge here that's going to get put in that loop there, and then we're going to cinch it down tight. I might be able to get it started in there now. I'm going to hold it with my thumb. There we go. And I'm going to cinch the cable down a little bit more. You're going to want to pull it down tight. Now what you could do to help yourself get it tight is take maybe a pair of vice grips, clamp onto the cable, and maybe tap it with a hammer. You're going to get more force on it. But you want to get that cinched in there somewhat tight. You can help the cause out by taking like a screwdriver and a hammer and pounding that cable in there a little bit tighter. And what you basically want to do is you want to make sure that wedge doesn't pop out. So a pair of vice grips and hammer, pounding on here, like pounding downwards to cinch it tighter. And then maybe take a hammer and a screwdriver and just kind of get that cable wedged in there tight so the wedge won't pop out. Next we'll put the wheel on. There's a piece of plastic pipe that's covering up the threads on the winch, and there's a bolt here that holds it in place. You want to take the bolt, you want to loosen the bolt up, and you may have to take a pair of vice grips or something on the winch to keep it from turning to get it off, because if it's on there tight, this whole thing's going to want to turn backwards. So we're going to go ahead and take that retainer, bolt, and washer off there, and we have some threads with some grease. Grease is important to have on there so the wheel, when it threads on there, can back on and off. And that's how it works. That's all the way the brake mechanism works. When the brake turns counterclockwise or the wheel turns counterclockwise, the bolt lift goes down. When it turns clockwise, it goes up. You're going to hear clicking going on when you're winching it up like that. When it's clicking, you know everything's working. When it goes in reverse, this engages on the brake and makes it go down at a slow rate. So I'm going to get the wheel here. And there's a cover. There's a kind of a foil cover on the wheel. What you can do is cut out where the round hole is there. Bingo. Now that goes, this threaded hub threads onto the winch. Looks like we're going to have to move the ladder here. You may have to hold this here to get it started. Looks like we're pretty close there. Looks like we got her started. I gotta get this ladder over here. There we go. What's going on now? You may have to take a pair of vice grips inside the winch to kind of keep it from spinning like it is now. There it goes. It's going on there. You see it going on. See it clicking? That's the way it should be. You should be hearing that noise when you're using it. Now when you crank it up, if you can have the cable level wind to one side, it's a good thing. Its cable's going to be less, it'll last longer. Level wind, I mean like get the cable kind of together by itself. Stop the wheel there, kind of push it over. Guess we want to level wind to that side there. There we go. Stop it. But if you can get it kind of level winding, it's gonna work a lot better for you. Cable will be less jumping up and down. So you wanna get it kind of pushed over to the side, level wind it. So do that until you have all the cable taken up. Okay, we've got the winch pretty much all wound up. It's all level wound. You can see the hip carriage is starting to raise up. So we got everything working fine. Next thing you want to do is get the retaining washer and the bolt back on the winch. Tighten her up. You'll notice the washer doesn't come in contact with the wheel. It's just there's space there. It's supposed to be that way. You want to tighten that up. The handle, it's going to look like this when you get it. Bolt, couple nuts. How that works is keep a nut, leave yourself a little bit of space for the handle.